What's up? As you can tell, I am driving, and this is dangerous. Well, anyway, it's JaLise, and I'm thinking about some of my thought patterns when I was a child. For instance, I grew up in Gary. Shout out. And I remember seeing this guy walk down the street with his hand kind of like this back and forth. I thought that all adults were going to walk like that, because I knew adults who didn't walk like that. But when I saw that man, I could not wait until I was an adult and I could walk with a broken wrist. Now I know that was something wrong with him. That brings me to think about the fact that we have changed in so many ways. Our thought process, the way we think about things, the way we see things, and yet we can still sort of remember that. This video is particularly to kind of wrestle with one question. Why don't I feel like an adult? Why don't I feel like a grown-up? I thought I was going to start to feel like a grown-up at 16, 18. I said, well, surely at 21 I will. I'm working, I'm in school, I'm doing all these amazing things. I did not feel like an adult. 26 years old, y'all. I do not feel like a grown-up. I kind of still feel like kids a little bit. Even though I have all these responsibilities, I still feel childlike in a lot of ways. When I'm talking with people who I thought were so grown, they seem not grown the way I thought grown was. So that leads me to believe that you have a perspective from your place, and it changes when you get into that position. So, for instance, I might think that a supervisory position at my job is going to be end all be all. Then I become that supervisor and I'm trying to figure out how to become a director. But that just gets down to, you always expect more. It's always this never-ending, never-quenching desire to appease ourselves and to feel something more than it is. That is our natural response, but I think the faith response to that then will be to be content where you are and to be humble, right? Because my instinct tells me when I feel like a child to do things that make me feel like an adult. Get a new car, get a new house. I do this and that and the other, but I'm still not. I think what I need to do is accept the fact that I am a child of God. My maturity is not defined by what I say or by my accolades. It's defined by how I treat people, how I treat God, walk by faith, and how I live by the word of God. Those things mark maturity. And I may not ever look, quote unquote, grown to the world, but I will be a growing Christian, and that will be enough. That is my little thought for today. I wonder if anybody else ever feels that way in the physical. It helps me in my ministry with children. It helps me to be able to relate to them, because in a lot of ways I still feel like them, although I may have more responsibilities. So that's video number 2 for you. And I hope to continue making videos, and I hope to continue talking about things that are near and dear to my heart, that enter this big head. I did record this entire video while I was driving. So I held a camera to my face, and that is illegal and dangerous. Oops. Bye, y'all. Love you. And I hope to hear from you in the comments. Bye.